Hello. What's up, everybody? JR, 10 bucks, Chipmunk, Enkthar, Cassie, Kaiser, Redacted, Pukabear, Seraphim, Saladino, Bishless, Chiron, Foolish Flames. I hope everybody's doing good. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. I'm going to play more Dispatch today. Let's see. There we go. Make some bread for dinner. That's it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be really good. I've had plenty of breakfasts and dinner that consisted of a sourdough slice with some butter. That's it. Can't wait for more HR violation. There's gonna be plenty of them. What was the name of restructure? Was it today's episode? There's cheese and salami on it. Oh, you had you're having a sandwich. Why are you calling it bread? You're literally having a sandwich. Sauerkraut and sausage. Man, I haven't had sauerkraut in 4 years. I miss it. I love sauerkraut. What's happening in this office? Is someone making reparation? Like someone's fixing something in that office. Can you hear? I don't know if you can hear it on stream. A very loud drill on the left side from time to time. Potatoes be cheap now? I mean, potatoes are cheap and potatoes are delicious. You can't do anything wrong with potatoes. There's not a single way to prepare potatoes that I don't like. I'm pretty sure. You know, outside of you're intentionally trying to ruin them, right? Potatoes are always delicious. As long as they're cooked, listen, 10 bucks. I know it's bad for you, but I love raw potatoes. Oh yeah, no, you can go in any store here and get sauerkraut. Like, literally, you can find ready-made sauerkraut that you can just, you know, throw in a pan and 5 minutes later it's ready. And it's decent. I've never had, I just never had any in a while. I used to eat it with my grandmother used to love sauerkraut, which is why I grew up eating it. Yeah, since she passed, I just never had any, never made any. Never... One of those things I never think about, even though I like it. You ever had a veggie burrito with potato and carrot? It's horrible. I mean, it sounds good. I think it comes down to spices. You know, like you would have to have enough salt and little spices, maybe some hot sauce in there, and it sounds delicious. A bland potato is one of the worst things to eat. That is crazy for me. Like literally a boiled potato straight up with a little bit of salt or MSG based spices or whatever. Delicious. Love that. You gotta put some salt on it, of course. I mean, but even then, like even without that, I mean it's not unpleasant. It's just a bit bland, but it's not unpleasant. Not great, but good. I don't know, man. I love potatoes. I guess I just love potatoes. You can give me straight up boiled potatoes with just a little bit of salt on them as a side to something like a sausage or whatever, and I'll be happiest. I mean, obviously it's better. Like, fried potatoes are better, you know. Anything that you dip in oil's most likely to be more delicious than outside of it, but potatoes in soup. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, when it comes to potatoes, I would be very hard to displease. Any kind of potato, I'm always there. Air fried fries. Yeah, I need to. I'm thinking. I've been thinking of getting an air fryer recently. One of the things that I don't possess. I think it could be useful. I have a regular oven, but it takes a while, right? Sometimes it would be nice to have a tiny oven that, you know, I can basically use in 10 minutes instead of having to preheat for like 15 and then, you know, uses a whole bunch of energy and takes a while. Air fryers, for, you know, I cook for myself 99.9% of the time. So it makes sense for me to have something that can very quickly cook small portions rather than my giant normal oven, right? So I think it would be a pretty decent investment, and they're not that expensive. I think they're like $100 or something. Would you rate your skill to flip a pan? To flip a pan? Does that mean flipping something in a pan, or does that mean flipping a pan? I've never flipped a pan with nothing in it. I do flip things in a pan. I used to make a lot of tips and omelets and a whole bunch of things when I growing up. So I'm pretty good at flipping things with a pan. What's up, Colette? Nice for quick chicken patties. Yeah, I think, yeah, an air fryer, I think I would make good use of it. When you flip something out of the pan by flipping the pan upside down. Yeah, there's that video on TikTok and whatever, right? With the girl that puts something in the pan and then she flips it over and then, or no, yeah, she puts the thing, she turns, and then everyone mocks that by, you know, like you brush your teeth by moving your head instead, which I think is unfair. I mean, it's funny, but it's unfair. The flipping pan thing actually makes sense. It's Ramadan. I'm too hungry for this conversation. How much longer? Much longer is Ramadan? Oh, I mean both, I guess. For the day, I mean it depends on your local time, right? But I don't know what date ends. Not very not paying much attention to those things. Local community center does a nice Eid celebration. Yeah. Same here. I remember when I was teaching, I had quite a few Muslim kids that, you know, I remember when I was more aware of those things then, because I was just, you know, was exposed to those communities quite a bit. Breakfast at about 6 EST, which is like 4.5 hours. Nice. Ends on the 20th. Okay. Yeah, good luck, good luck. For me, I think the water part would be the really hard, you know, thing to do. how do you fight headaches and all that? Like, Jesus. Yeah, the water sounds like the really rough part for me. Like, I remember when I was hitting, when I was living in the gym 6 days a week and all that. There were also quite a few, Muslim gym goers, and during the Ramadan, like you could tell they were not having a great time. Um, like some of them you wouldn't see them for like the month, and then others they would still come and have like a reduced intensity training, but it's it was rough. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would get headaches all the time. I mean, I guess you adapt to it. Yeah, you get used to it. Just down a bottle in the morning. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Mystic Flame. Man, that first gulp of water in the evening must taste delicious. It must, I don't know, it must have a special impact after not drinking for the entire day. So, okay, let me take an example, because again, I'm curious, because I'm not, I'm not very aware of all those things. Um I've never thought about that. What happens if you're like me and you live during the night, right? Especially like in these days, I wake up, the sun's already down for the most part. Am I just allowed to eat the entire day then? Then you're cheating? Okay. Congrats, Ramadan's easier for you. Oh. Yeah, I never thought about that. It's the first time I actually think about that. So like I'd be allowed to just eat whatever, whenever, right? Until daybreak. Huh. That's the cheat code, I think. Just be a nerd that lives during the night. There you go. Yeah, I didn't know if there was, if there was a specific rule for that, so you don't circumvent the whole process, I guess. Hmm. You can double check. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Subject. And if you want to follow the spirit of it versus the actual rules. Yeah, but then, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Ace. I think the rules, I read that recently, I think. The rules for Muslims in the ISS is that they have to follow whatever time it is where they shot from, like where they took off from, I think, is sort of how they're doing it. What's up, UC? Yeah. But yeah, obviously it's quite interesting to confront those ancestral traditions with modern um, sort of lifestyles and circumstances, like the ISS thing, right? Obviously, not something that could have been predicted when they first came up with those traditions. Hmm. What's the current tension? We're talking about Ramadan and various circumstances where the rules would be difficult to apply. As long as you aren't like intentionally sleeping during the day and being awake at night to make it easier, you're fine. Okay, interesting. I never understood what's inside the mecha. Is it a rock, a meteorite, or some Elden Ring shit? Yeah, I never thought about that actually. I'm not aware of what's. I think it's a hollow cube, but maybe not. Some Elden Ring shit. Jedi Holocron. Mm. Yeah, interesting. Supposed to be the house of God built by Abraham. Couldn't put any windows. Sorry, I don't. I'm just trying to make a joke. I don't know if that's. I don't know if I'm like insulting an entire, you know, religion there, but. Mostly empty. You're supposed to walk around outside. Mm. They don't let most people inside. Yeah, no, I didn't assume anyone had access to it. I never thought about what's actually inside there. Cover on it represents the door and windows. Hmm. That's some corporate bullshit right there. Here, this represents your salary. No, I've seen pictures of it. Yeah. I just never thought about, you know, I never questioned it. I was like, oh yeah, this is the Mecca. I never questioned what's inside it. And all right, let's see. Restructure. This is getting more Elden Ringy. Yeah, the black and gold is very Elden Ringy for sure. Excited to get back to Elden Ring eventually. I'm getting excited for Silksong. It's, I don't know. I wasn't too hyped. Oh, well, you know, it's been a while since I played Hollow Knight, right? 2022. End of 2022 was Hollow Knight. So I don't know. I didn't feel the Silksong drive even when it came out. I was like, okay, it's out. I'm gonna wait a bit. We'll see. In the past few days, I don't know why it's starting to simmer. I'm starting to feel the bubbles of Silksong approaching. I think it's just because it's scheduled. We're about to get there. We're a few episodes away from starting Silksong, so I think that's yeah. I'm finally getting excited for it. Alright, episode 4, restructure. Employees should be aware that if they enter into a personal relationship with a subordinate employee, a conflict of interest may exist. It requires full disclosure to the company. Okay, this is episode 4, which as far as I know is... And I don't want to... Okay, I didn't look at the title, I just wanted to see how many episodes there were, and there's 8. Okay. So this should be the midpoint of the story. So I'm expecting a massive cliffhanger at the end of this one, or a big, you know, paradigm shattering end to the episode today, just based on typical story structure. I feel like the end of this episode is probably gonna be interesting. Shepherd. I inspired you to grow a mustache? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Because now you've stuck your... You literally built your own prison. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, the stash has become such a big part of just... Yeah, not even just like my online sort of persona life or whatever you want to call it. I can never shave it anymore. Even in real life, I'm just so used to it. It would be so weird. Like, imagine... I don't know. Itchy? Oh, mine's never itchy. Hasn't been for a very long time. At first, when I first started growing it, like the first couple months, maybe a little bit. You just have to, you know, you just have to moisturize deep. The man wearing the mustache or the mustache wearing the man? I'm just a flesh golem, Cassie. The stash is the real controller here. Like a Ratatouille situation. But yeah, I mean, it's just a thing. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, imagine, like, what if I get in a relationship, long-term relationship with someone that met me when I had the stash, right? And then like 5 years down the line, for whatever reason, I want to shave. I would not dare. Like, how do you, you know? I don't know. I feel like it's a very risky play. When my husband shaves his beard, it's a rocket time. No, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. Hey, Grim, what's up? Haven't played this one yet. Hope you're all enjoying. I shall be sporting amidst the shadows. Thank you, Grim. I'm glad to hear you've been enjoying Resident Evil 9 so much. That's awesome. It looks really good. I wasn't really paying attention. I was lurking in your stream yesterday. I wasn't really paying attention because I don't want to spoil myself on Resident Evil 9, because I feel like there might be a time in the future when I'm going to play the remake of 2, 4, and then 7, 8, 9. Maybe. But, yeah, it seems really good. But yeah, this one's great. This patch is fantastic. I haven't laughed that much playing a video game in a very, very, very long time. Maybe ever. The real thing that happens. There's even Instagram, TikTok's reels of partners being aghast. Be aghast, yeah. But yeah, Cassie, did you meet your husband when he had a beard? Because like, if you meet him when he doesn't, and then he grows one, like you at least, you fell in love with him, without the facial hair. It's pretty dang good. Yeah, it seems really, really, really. And yeah, I mean, there's only so many video games that are worth putting on the show. So eventually, I don't know. Resident Evil 2 remake for sure I'm gonna play, because the OG one is one of my favorite PlayStation games, PlayStation era games. And it, it's really something I would like to revisit. And then the rest, we'll see. He's always had a dark beard, and when he shaves, it's so weird. But he sometimes has to for firefighter stuff. Okay. Mancini, how are you doing today? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'll get to. I don't know. Hopefully, I never get to experience that. Maybe, hopefully, I never have to shave. Is the point? Not. Hopefully, I never get into a relationship again. No, hopefully, I never have to shave. And shave Daniel will be some SCP shit. Okay, listen. I think I look good without a stash. I'm just, it's just that I'm not used to it anymore. Not scary, but anomaly. No. But yeah, I really need to shave. I need to trim. I've been lazy with the shaving and trimming lately. I don't know. It's the winter, I'm letting it roll a little bit more under there, but it's not a good look. I need to clean up one of these days. I typically like to clean up when I start a new game, and then I let it ride for the duration of the game. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing that, but unless it's a really long game, then I'm just. tuned into your Life is Strange stream because you mentioned that last stream. Got to experience Shave Daniel. Wait, I already had a little bit of a baby stash, right? When I was playing, I started letting it grow during, well, very, very early actually, during Dark Souls, yeah. Well, the story of how it started is because I was clean shaved when I came back to streaming, June 2022, right? Started playing Dark Souls, and then after a week I shaved, and people were like, "Why did you shave the stash?" And I was like, "I didn't have a stash. I just haven't shaved for like a week." And then people were so shocked. I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna let it grow. I haven't let my facial hair grow for, at the time, for like decades." And I was like, "I'm gonna let it grow." Because my last long-term ex-girlfriend didn't really like me having facial hair. I always wanted to grow a stash, but she was like, "Nah, I don't like it." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And so I was finally free. And I was like, I'm gonna grow a stash. Nobody's stopping me this time. And it just became this thing. You know? Someone asked, top 3 mustache characters in fiction? Daniel Plainview. Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood, number 1. Number 2. I don't know, actually. I'm probably forgetting obvious answers. All right, episode 4, structure. Go to work. Very quiet. That's funny. The disappearance and reappearance is actually pretty funny. Is she dreaming? Yeah. I was like, that's either non-linear narrative or I'm dreaming. Or she's dreaming. Well, that's the start to an episode. Holy fuck. I am primed and ready. Let's go to work. The contrast is so good. And I tried hard just to soften you. Also banger. Seasons change, but I'm grown tired of trying to change for you. 'Cause I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. That's for sure. How's it
Oh my god. Oh, look, you see the way he's scrambling, but crying kind of, and he's so sad. Oh my god. Oh, look at this.
Coop was a friend of his. They used to date.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my last girlfriend was taller than me. She used to kiss me on my forehead a lot. It was nice. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Watch out for that salty little nut-cracking motherfucker. The problem with only cutting one of them is now you gotta deal with their pissy friends poisoning the rest of the team.
Come on, Chase.
Oh,
It's harmless. Who doesn't?
Okay, I'm gonna say something. The UI actually cancels your input before the end of the thing. I don't like that. Like, I still, based on the meters, I still had time to click there. And it didn't go through. I pressed triangle. I hate when the UI is not precise with that shit. If you're gonna time every decision in the game, you gotta make that shit super precise. Because I'm gonna wait until the last second.
Love an office prank.
Me, motherfucker. Don't even think about it. That's why I would've cut them all. Starting with that asshole. Why's she staring at you? Don't you got some work to do?
Don't you got some dementia to onset?
That one stung a little. Hey, Blazer's looking at backfilling your open spot with Phenomenon or Waterboy. You should think about who you'd want.
One of them is the poster boy of SDN and the other guy pukes water. What am I missing?
We now go live to the 405 where an unusual
Oh no, oh no, he's depressed because they broke up.
Shit, he looks rough.
Not do that like that, please.
Sorry. Hey, I was watching that. Oh, sorry.
Looks like there's no wrong answer.
Well, sometimes it's more about the person than the powers. And good thing, because it's the only reason anyone gave your sorry ass a job.
All right, it wasn't that funny.
Okay.
Protopulse test 7, pilot ready. We good out there?
You can talk, I can hear you.
Oh, we good. All you, Mecha Man.
System power. Simple locomotion. Complex locomotion.
Levels are stable. We onto something, bro. This is it. This is gonna be it. In the super duper heavyweight division, the Mecha Man.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh!
Protopulse test 7. Failure.
No worries. We'll get there.
Royd, what is all this stuff?
Whole network expect me to process all the confiscated stuff. Cause we the bottom branch for SDN, we catch all kind of shit work, bro.
Did you just give me an up-down?
We take one bad guy stuff and use them for catch the other bad guy. Only good thing, a lot of upgrade possibilities.
You ever jerk off in this thing?
You low, Vizzy.
I mean, obviously you have, right? I should really be asking how often.
Hey, come on. I gotta work.
Pretty sure I didn't press a button there. I accidentally pressed R2. I don't think I pressed... Well, never mind.
Work on this.
No, I was usually pretty busy using it to, fight crime.
Bullshit. If you think you give off the I never masturbate vibes, then you are mistaken.
I didn't say that. I just don't jerk off at work.
Well, that makes one of us.
You two got one weird energy going on, huh? Can you handle this HR violation some other place? I got work, yeah?
Robert was just leaving.
I can do this all day.
That's gonna be tough, because Blazer sent me to get you like half an hour ago, so...
Oh,
Shit. Blazer. Sorry. You know what? I can come back.
Oh, no, don't worry. I got this thing tonight, and they were supposed to send the dress yesterday. This isn't why you're here, but can you zip me up? It's not mine, by the way. They make me wear it, and it's back in a bag by midnight.
What is happening today?
What's that?
What's happening today? The thing you're going to.
SDN sponsoring a dinner gala thing. Radiant Valor, a night of triumph.
Why does that sound like a propaganda rally? There.
Thank you. Yeah, it does kind of sound like some sort of fascist-themed prom. What do you think? They were making alterations all morning.
that looks good.
You look, great. Yeah. It's nice.
Great. Yeah, thanks. My nipple's out.
A slight hue shift at most.
I didn't
would
want to
tell
mention
you
it.
If, like,
I don't know.
your nipple was out.
I appreciate that, but in the future, any hue shift is a no-go.
I probably should have mentioned it, but
How do I look? The breakup story is out, so I might be getting more attention than I'm comfortable with.
I think you look incredible.
Thanks. I was supposed to be going with him, but I don't think he's gonna be making it. The downtown branch dropped him. Indefinite suspension.
Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
I'd like for you to talk to him.
Me? Why me?
You're the pep talk guy. You've been through a transition recently yourself. I think he could use some perspective.
Like perspective to join the Z team? Chase mentioned it.
Yeah, the only candidates that make sense are him or Waterboy. And at the moment, it's close. Mostly, I'd like you to get him out of the parking lot. Oh, and tell him to stop with the edible arrangements. He keeps sending them, but with all melon.
That's disgusting. I'll see what I can do.
it looks like
Hey, you phenomenon man.
Harry Dubois.
How
right
you
there.
doing, bud?
I have been better, Robert Robertson. The blonde Blazer and I have ended our relationship.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's very abrupt. One moment we were savoring uni straight from the urchin. Next moment, I'm contemplating flying into the sun, absorbing all its energy and casting this planet into infinite darkness so that I never have to see her or anyone else ever again. Maybe then I would be free of the torment in my soul. And maybe then I could quiet my mind to these destructive thoughts.
Have you considered talking to someone, maybe seeing a therapist?
No.
Do you feel better after saying how you feel out loud?
Yes.
That's therapy.
I now see that there is value in that. Do you think there is someone else? Perhaps another lover could be the cause of all this. Maybe she met a person. An actual person. I am not a person, I just resemble one anatomically.
Look, I don't think there is, but even if there was, wouldn't that just make you feel worse?
I prefer when problems have solutions.
That's the thing, man. Phenomenon. Man. Her feelings aren't a problem for you to solve. Blazer makes her own decisions, because that's what people do. She's her own person, and she decided she doesn't want to be with you.
Perhaps the fact that I am not a person is contributing to my confusion.
Yeah, listen, you know what, while we're at it, no more edible arrangements. They're just stinking up the break room.
It seems I have much to learn about people. Thank you. You've given me a great deal to think about.
Anytime. Well, actually, no, not anytime. Just sometimes. Occasionally. Barely any.
It seems the velocity with which I sat up has shot shards of glass into your chest.
Well, shit.
That was so good.
Where's the shootout?
Oh my god, she's everywhere.
Parking lot. Didn't think taking a desk job would have me bleeding this often. What are you doing here?
I had a dream last night that we were fucking. Usually I don't remember my dreams, but this one was pretty vivid.
How did I do?
I didn't finish.
Not what I asked. We're talking about me. So this is why you've been acting so weird all day.
I'm doing that thing where I imagine being with someone, you know? See how it feels, how it looks. You know, like trying on a dress.
You were there.
I could have been. I could be anywhere.
And you chose to be here.
Oh, sorry. I tried not to. I tried not to do that.
Don't worry about it, Waterboy.
Sound.
Bathrooms are for shitting after your first coffee and picking shrapnel out of your chest. Not for whatever this is.
Ugh! You ruined this for me!
It's. I know. My apologies.
I love Waterboy. Now that I know it's Joel Haver, I'm like, I love Joel Haver. He's so funny. Yeah, this episode is really horny.
You're a menace.
It's my favorite episode so far. After the first 20 minutes. Alright, we got this.
It's weird that Coop's gone.
Yeah, we have one less person.
Glad you
now.
made the cut though, dude. Imagine if it was Coop and Vizzy together.
I imagine Coop and Vizzy all the time.
Alright, we have that back.
Help
Alright.
us get this stuff out of the dorm, yeah? You guys do that kind of stuff, right?
Are you calling us for a move? Come on. I cut Coupe, yeah. It was a hard decision. Took me about 90 minutes to get around to it. Listen, at the end of the day, I stayed professional. Even though I liked Coupe better as a character, Sonar is just more valuable to the team, stats-wise. Coupe is a little more redundant. So... do I have regrets? A little bit, but, you know. I'm gonna have to increase someone's speed. Hold on. Which... swaps bigger in combat. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase... probably Flambe's speed a little bit. Flambe is gonna be like combatant speed, I think. He's basically gonna fill the void that is left. I mean, Invisigal could have a little bit more speed as well. Like, sorry, mobility. Yeah. I mean, I would rather people keep their choices to themselves because there's no way for me to even know if the choices are fixed, right? I'm assuming everyone gets the same choice, but what do I know? Maybe depending on some decisions you make, you could have something completely different. So. I mean, I'm looking at I'm looking at some of the stats now, and I'm like, this wasn't as clear cut as I thought. I thought we were a lot more. I thought we had a lot more mobility than we had intelligence, but that's not quite true. I mean, decisions made. It's fine. We'll deal with it. I still think sonar is just better because the intellect thing is really useful. I load the heavy furniture and boxes into the moving truck, carry the belongings down 2 flights of stairs. I think Golem's good for that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more gonna be a vigor thing, so I'm gonna send Golem. I mean, yeah, he seems great for that job.
I've been hearing a lot about some guy named Chad. I think he's trying to summon a demon.
Wait, wasn't there a cult of Chad?
Chad? Yeah.
Chad. That's so funny. The cult of Chad. Yeah, Trim, I mean, at the end of the day, I had to be professional. I like Coupe better as a character. I'm having deep regrets about my decision, but can't let personal feelings get in the way of getting the job done, and we needed Sonar's abilities, unfortunately. So, here we are. Already?
I mean, I do know where the church is. I could snoop around. Okay.
Maybe we send someone in, have them pretend to be interested in joining the cult.
Okay, so we can either send someone in, pretend to be interested in joining the cult, read through their lies, learn their true motives, or we can send someone to properly investigate.
Yep, on it.
Malevola is a perfect fit. Malevola will get extra XP, or the entire team gets XP. I always went for the entire team gets extra XP because I think it's just more value. But let's see. Dude, how is Flambe level 2 only? Jesus, I need to work with him. I really need to get him to work. Tend to be interested. So this would be a job for Sonar and Prism, most likely, right? I mean, there's a chance. There's actually a chance that Sonar by himself might get it done.
Sweet ass.
Investigate. I don't know if investigate is gonna be charisma or intellect. What if I send Sonar and Flambe? Flambe just for the sake of him getting a bit more XP. Because we need to build him, and it would be a pretty easy win, I think, which then boosts his stats for the rest of the day, right? Getting him on a job early is probably a decent thing to do. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that, I think. I think getting him early so he can get the stats going is pretty good. Yeah, let's do that.
Always wanted to join a cult. For, research purposes.
Okay, fair enough. That guy in front of me just drove right up the side of the water. Resuscitate any survivors if able to. If not, rush them to the hospital. See, now we're lacking speed there. Okay, so Invisigal. Okay, hold on. First of all, let me... What's the other one?
It's 3rd and 7 in the UCG red zone, and tensions have boiled over into a full-on fistfight.
Okay, this is like a proper combat situation. Fair enough. Return peace to a football game using your fists. Remove the troublemaker of the premises. So this could be an Invisigal Malevola situation.
Yep. Typical.
Actually, hold on.
Fine.
I'm out of here.
This is...
Oh my god, hello? Is this SDN? I was driving along the coast and this guy in front of me just drove right off the side into the water.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely missing Coupe here. Fuck. I don't know what Resuscitate's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be an intellect thing or a vigor thing. The language of the game is not always easy to read.
Glad to get out of that.
Because if I do this... Prism and Punch Up would have pretty decent... Okay, if I do this... This is kind of fine, I think. And then Prism and Punch Up for the other one.
Alright, on my way.
Yeah, that's like a nice spread. And then Prism and Punch Up. Let's see.
We needed another backup dancer. Oh.
Whoa. Doppelganger illusion. When assigned to a call, Prism duplicates the hero on her left, placing their illusion in an empty slot with half their stats? Whoa. That is so good. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, that's actually pretty insane. So what if I do Invisigal with this? Yeah, look, this is kind of crazy. I still think I'm gonna go...
Catch you later.
I'm gonna go Invisigal Malevola here.
Call if you need me.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a nice spread and then Punch Up Prism on the other one.
Need to get some steps in anyway.
Nothing beats the original, but this will have to.
Yeah, that should work. That should work.
Robert, do you have eyes on my stapler?
All right.
I left it at your desk.
Nope, I don't see it.
I feel like you didn't look.
I did. It took like 2 seconds. I didn't see it.
God.
Can you look again?
Yeah, still don't see it, dude.
Shit.
Why do you need it? You're in the field.
I just want to make sure it's there. It's a very nice stapler.
Okay, Sonar. Now's not the time for this shit. Okay. This did not go as I expected. The mobility was much more necessary than the vigor, turns out. But hey, he did the work on his own. He got it done. I think we can be happy with that. Good roll. Do I want a little bit of mobility on him? Probably not, right? Combat, I think, rather. Yeah. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God. Everything's already collapsing. They want us to drink blue liquid from a chalice as a loyalty test. Pretend to take a sip, explain you're allergic, or power through it. I think pretend's gonna be charisma or intellect, which both are at 7. I think we're gonna go with explain. Come on, come on, come on, give it to me. Oh! Let's go!
I'll say it. I really feel like I don't get enough credit around here.
Oh yeah.
Much paper.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, you're gonna get some mobility for sure, Flambe. And Malevola got one. Malevola, you're gonna get some... We're good on charisma. We're gonna have to get a little more intellect for situations where Sonar's transformed. I think Prism's gonna take care of that most likely. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think... She pairs with Sonar, right? Really well. Which means Sonar has everything but mobility. I'm gonna give her mobility. Yeah, we need to mobility compensate for the loss of... Okay. I'm gonna go with that. That works for me. Let's see.
This is Jason from Nostalgia Alley. Someone just dropped off a box of games with a note saying there's a bomb inside one of them. Can you send someone?
Okay. Search through the inbound retro games, identify and disarm the bomb. So we need someone... We need smarts here. And
Where the
what
hell
is
did you
that?
go? Job's not finished, dude. We need you to bring everything up to our new place.
The bed. Unload the heavy furniture and boxes into the new apartment. Carry up. Okay, so this is, again, movement and... resilience, but we need, yeah, we need people to rest. Oh boy, what now? The driver is out of the car, but isn't responding. Rush them to the hospital or attempt resuscitation. I think we have pretty good mobility, so we're gonna rush them. These... Oh! Right on it! Let's go!
The driver is safe. They might need to go to therapy.
Alright, Invisigal. You are getting... a little bit more mobility. Okay.
New me fucking rocks.
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. Because we need a little more mobility there. I think I'm gonna send Flambe. I think I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna send Flambe as well. It's not great, but I think I have to do it.
Yo, Golem. You fuck with potpourri?
I fuck with potpourri so hard, bro.
Dang, okay, I see you. We gotta dry some flowers now, bro.
Shit, I'm free this weekend.
I'm sorry, what? Do you guys fuck with potpourri as well? I mean, I like a good potpourri, right? Like, I mean, it's you know. Just seems like such a wild conversation for those two particular guys to have. Yeah, we have no one to take care of that, by the way. We have no one to take... Oh god, okay. Oh! Okay. I'm really struggling with some of those things that I have to do right now. This is a hard shift so far. Search it because I have to send him, but he's not ready for it. No one else is ready. I have to send him, and it is gonna fail, guaranteed. But we don't have a choice, so hopefully we get an extremely lucky roll.
This is too much.
We're out of somebody's. You're gonna have to make do.
You sound like my first manager. I fired his ass.
Really didn't think this one through, did you, Robert?
Level is right. If you hadn't cut Coop, this would be a breeze.
Okay. I'm saying this, but Sonar has a point.
Noted. Can you just hang in there a little longer? I'll see what I can do.
And I'd be right quick about it if I was you.
I love that. I think obviously this is intended, right? It's intentionally putting you in a shift that has a lot of pressure to make you feel bad about your decision. That's a Rico. Which game is hiding the bomb? Man Bomber, The Wolf Inside Us, Jasper, 2.5D Adventure, 2 The Return. I mean, I'm gonna go with Jasper 2.5D Adventure. I don't know why. I think it's the least obvious. Man Bomber, The Wolf Inside Us. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Jasper 2.5D Adventure 2 The Return. Probably gonna fail this one. It's not this one. Oh, okay. The Wolf Inside Us. Okay, I'm gonna go with Man Bomber because it's the most obvious. Okay, so The Wolf Inside Us then. Not this one either. It was a great game, really makes you feel alright. We found the bomb. Well, destroy the bomb. Hopefully destroy the bomb is something that has to do with combat and I can actually do it. No!
You know, if I got to see more boobs, I'd probably do a lot better. Just a thought.
That was pretty close, considering I had to send kind of whoever I had left. This was pretty good. This is gonna snowball out of control very fast, though.
Half man, half bat, all freak.
Oh man, we overshot that so hard.
So you finally noticed. I'm perfect.
Using way too many resources there. Oh well.
Ready, set, fire.
There's been talk about Coop's old crew being back in town. Think she might have gone back to them after you cut her?
Typical. Coop switching up on us.
Shut your hole.
Everyone just relax. I'm sure it's just a very unfortunate coincidence.
You're an unfortunate coincidence.
Hey. Track down rumor about the assassin organization. That might be a mobility thing, or it might be an intelligence thing. I'm not sure.
Hey, Ray here. We got another teardown for you. Mind coming down and doing some demo?
Destroy the dilapidated remains. Okay.
Hey, it's Rory Casey. One of my teachers called out. There has to be someone at STN who can teach a jiu-jitsu class.
Teach defend, guards, grapples, sparring drills, fighting, assist with reflex development. Dude, some of those are like, man. This is really hard. There's a world where I just send Malevola here and I hope she gets a good roll. She's pretty, you know, she has a good spread among the needed stats, I think. So, okay, let's say I send Malevola here. Wait, Punch Up doesn't want to go there? Oh, maybe because it's Coop's old thing? Okay, destroy and toss all the debris to clear the area. So Malevola, we send her to the other thing. What if here I send
Let me at him.
those
Call me
two?
a BOGO bitch.
But then that means I need to send Invisigal to the tracking thing. I'm doing that. I'm sending
for the
this.
Anyone?
I'm sending Malevola by herself here, which is really bad because that's a 3-person's job. I mean, I could send Malevola and Invisigal and they're probably getting it. And then I let go of that last job because I won't be able to do everything there. Unless Sonar recovers and I can send him in time.
Sure, fine.
Yeah, I think I'm
You know,
gonna do
people
that.
judge me when they first see me, but then they get to know me and they judge me even more.
Yeah, see, it is so close, but I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. Just fuck, dude. Like for half a second. Half a second. It's fine.
Bob, I think this is my last stop for the day.
Interesting. We're not done for the day.
Well, someone's got to go check on Coop.
Bad bitch, no stopping me.
So Punch Up wants to go check on... I think, yeah, I mean... One mistake that I'm making, I think, is I'm trying so hard to not fail any by avoiding rolls, basically, like making sure that I overshoot everything a little bit. That I'm kind of like guaranteeing that I'm gonna miss some later. I think I need to be a little more conservative with my choices and roll the dice sometimes. I think I need to do that a bit more. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, Rico, but I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna give Prism some intellect. We need intellect for when Sonar is not available. Punch Up, I think combat? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Nailed it.
I'm gonna be insufferable about this.
Nailed it. Nice. Oh jeez. Okay, yeah. This is meant to screw me all over the place.
If anyone needs some more hands-on training, I'll be in the gym until the end of the shift.
We need backup at the mall. Dozens of youths just started rushing us and looting the shops.
Catch as many looters as possible.
I'm on it.
Catch as many looters, detain, but don't use force. It's a bar cheesy. Wait, this is only... Oh. He said see ya. That's lame.
I've got the bandwidth.
Remember what I said yesterday about the fact that I can't see the character? I only hear Charlie? This is why. It's a bar cheesy. I don't know what to do about this one. Let's put it aside for now.
He's a mind reader. She has X-ray vision. Together they are the ultimate invasion of privacy. Oh, sorry, is this SDN? We need help.
Was he pitching me a story there? Superhero squabble in AL9. Protect the couple from each other. Send someone good with people to defuse the situation. I mean, that would be a job for
cleared everyone out already, but like someone called us about a bomb in one of the theaters.
Go to the theater to locate the bomb. Identify in the ZARM.
It's on my radar.
This could be a flambe sonar type situation. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Flambe and sonar.
Oh, dope. Is that a new gas station?
I think this one's gonna be... I'm gonna send Prism when she's rested.
Lavova always humors me.
Let's go. Oh god, they got disrupted again. Protect someone good with people to defuse the situation. I think Malevola and Prism are good there.
Fuck yeah.
And then this one, catch as many as possible. I'm gonna send Invisigal. Hopefully she has the speed for it. And hopefully she finds a way to, you know, keep them under control. We'll
Robert,
figure it
you
out.
were the last one to see my stapler.
Was I? I don't think that's true.
You're the prime suspect.
Why would I need to steal your stapler? I already have a stapler.
So what you're saying is now you have 2 staplers.
We cleared everyone already, but someone called us about the bomb in one of the theaters. Which movie theater should we search first? The Wyman, Altered Egos, Standing Alive. It's one of those things again. I don't know. Standing Alive? The bomb's in the Standing Alive theater, somewhere in the air conditioning vents. Crawl or activate the AC to freeze the bomb. I think crawl is going to be a mobility thing. Activate, I'm not sure. So I'm going to crawl and hope we nail it. Let's see. Oh, right on it. Let's go.
You sure we don't work on commission?
Hell yeah. Flambe's getting there stats-wise. Love that. I think I'm gonna give him a bit more mobility. Again, we need to, you know, compensate for Coupe, so a bit more mobility is good. Also, he has synergy with Prism, so, you know, he's kind of compensating for the stuff she lacks. The only thing he's missing is like a bit of vigor, I guess. Maybe vigor would be a good pick too. Because Flambe and Prism together lack vigor. But no, I'm gonna go mobility. Wait, where's... Oh fuck, Punch Up left. He literally left. I just noticed that. He literally left to go check on Coupe. That's crazy. He just left. What a fucker.
Let me do my shit my way. Cool?
We tried to do it ourselves, but then I remembered my motto in life. Why do it when you can make someone else do it for you?
Okay. Assemble the furniture using the instructions provided. Oh, I don't know for now. Hold on. No one needs some hands-on hero training. I'll be in the gym. I don't think I have time for that.
It's time for Phil's walk. What? No, Phil's my dog. Can you just, like, walk him around the park?
Walk Phil the dog to the nearby park. He's deceptively strong and pulls hard, so be careful. I mean, that could be a good job, like the strong and the pulls, right? Vigor is gonna be useful for that. Obviously, the walk aspect, I'm gonna be a little short there. Let's see if I can wait a little bit. Okay, what's going on here? Things are getting heated. Look like they're about to tear up the place. Apparently, Prism can mediate the argument, so I think we're gonna do that.
Mediate the argument.
Oh, I'll get to the bottom of this shit.
Yeah, I think
there's no Grammy for this.
I think those are like an automatic win when you have like the right hero, which is great. What am I giving her? I think we could use a little more vigor. Combat, mobility, charisma. We need someone else with a bit more charisma than just Prism, I think. The Sonar's our only other real... Prism, sorry. And Sonar's our only other sort of charisma, but he's only getting half the time. This game is surprisingly stressful, yeah. But I mean, it's also because I'm trying to be perfect, which obviously, you know, the game's designed for you to fail here and there. There's no, like, perfect play. I mean, maybe there is, but you would have to maybe have played the game before and know exactly how to do it, right? Min-maxing, which is not what I'm doing. I think I need to be okay with the fact that I'm not gonna do perfectly. The wool. And yeah, obviously luck plays a part, right? Because of the dice rolls. That's true. Yeah. Like what and that's sort of why I'm half struggling sometimes, is because I'm trying to make sure I overshoot the objectives. Sometimes I think I need to accept that I need to roll the dice a bit more. Like I've had a lot of, you know, very high rolls or even like 100% completion. So I need to make sure I sometimes am okay rolling the dice, and we get it good. We don't, at least I've saved some people for the next assignment, right? I don't have to send too many people every time. I think that's something I need to start doing a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I think a little bit of charisma would be good. A little bit of intellect would be good. I mean, Malevola kind of turned into my jack of all trade, jill of all trades character. It feels like. I haven't found any of her powers yet. That's annoying. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, you see. See you later. Okay, we have this and that. The dog walking. And the... Oh, yeah, the assembling the furniture. We can only send one person. Assemble by respecting the instruction. I legit think Golem's the only one that can do this, but the problem is then there's that. I guess Sonar and Flambe could deal with that? Yeah, that's a good plan. Setting Golem here.
Somebody order a mudslide?
Come on. Yeah, that sucks. See, that's... Oh!
Ugh, that was unexpected.
Invisigal! No, wait, who was that? Was that Invisigal? No, that wasn't Invisigal. Wait, it was? Yeah, it was. My goat! Just the best. For some reason, I like her even more after the beginning of that episode today. I don't know. I don't know why. I wonder... Okay. I need to make sure she doesn't turn into Flambe 2.0. That's wise, right? Maybe charisma a little bit? Intellect? Yeah, the reverse XCOM, yeah. Hey, I mean, 1 in 3, you know? It's not... Those odds could be worse. It's not great, but it's not awful. When sent alone, reduces travel time and... So, yeah. She's good as a loner. Again, we want well spread stats, I think, for something like that. Or specialize her and she does a very specific kind of calls, right? But yeah, Flambe already covers the full speed and combat, right? I think Invisigal should be... not just be a Flambe 2.0, right? I could push her the intellect side a little bit. Kind of a spy sort of thing, you know, mobile, intelligent, right? I think I'm lacking, overall I'm lacking in charisma, I think. But I think I'm gonna push Malevola in charisma. I should be taking notes. Like, legit. I should be taking notes and have sort of a plan for each of them. I mean, it's not that complicated, right? Flambe is full on like speed and combat. She's gonna be speed and intellect. She is charisma and intellect. She's charisma and vigor. Right, that kind of stuff, I think, is the plan. Works for me. Okay, so... Can I send just Flambe? I mean, he has the... No, he lacks the...
Deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna send those 2 nerds to walk the dog, which is wild. I mean, can I wait and get Invisigal in there instead of Flambe? No, I'm sending those 2.
Phenomeman's still on the 405, just past him. He's gone from shaking his fist at cars to sadly directing traffic.
Well, at least he's putting his newfound pain to use.
I had no idea Blazer was such a heartbreaker.
Is that
Poor
surprising?
I'm just impressed. Didn't think she had it in her.
Maybe you shouldn't be so quick to judge people.
Gross. You sound just like her.
You calling me a heartbreaker?
In your dreams.
No, in your dreams, Invisigal. You should have told me you dreamed about me. Now I'm gonna use that against you. Okay, it's a little risky. But we have a little bit of a lull there. I think I'm gonna send Invisigal to training.
I work better alone.
Yep, you do.
Robert, I found my stapler.
Where was it?
I left it in the locker at the gym.
I have a lot of follow-up questions, but I don't care about the answers.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, guys. I miss Coupe. I think I made the wrong decision. No, but actually, it's funny, I was talking about it with Nasrallah yesterday after the stream a little bit on Discord. And even like from a narrative standpoint and like the characters, I think it's interesting to keep Sonar. I think Sonar is a really he's a unique character. He brings something that no other character has. He has a bit of an, weird, aloof behavior. His design with the transformations kind of interesting, and like half bat is a Batman, right? That's kind of funny. I think it's interesting. He's bringing a different vibe than any of the other characters. I feel like Coupe, as much as I like her, we already have 3 other badass ladies on the team, right? They're all fucking awesome and badass. She was just another one of these, right? I think Sonar is a little more unique in that sense, right? It's like, it would be like, I think Coupe was a bit more, I don't know, her design was not as unique as, say, like Prism, for instance, right? Like, Prism's super unique. Counterpoint sonar is a 30. Ah. How are you, Nephilim? That's a brainy. It's not Batman, he's a man-bat. I don't know. I think I'm trying to cope with the fact that I'm regretting cutting Coupe, but oh well. If Invisigal is on the team, XP rewards are doubled? Whoa, that's actually insane. With her connections, Invisigal can reveal the number of slots and crime type on hover for certain calls before they happen. I don't think this is as good as the fucking XP boost, if I'm honest. It's like, I'm trying to think. I don't know if that's really useful. Like, most of the time, there's so much happening. I don't, you know, I don't think knowing the number of slots in the crime type, although the crime type maybe could be valuable. I'm not sure exactly what the crime time represents. I just feel like double XP is just... This is just great. Like, more progression for the characters. They get stronger. We solve more cases. It seems hard to beat. Double XP is always... Like, I mean, anything that increases XP in games is always kind of busted. That's my experience. With video games for the past 4 decades. Anything that makes you progress faster is just plain great. It's never bad. There's never, it's not situational, right? It's always great. This seems situational. It seems like sometimes it's just not gonna do anything for me. I mean, obviously, it helps with the planning. Like, you can suddenly see, oh, this next thing that's gonna pop up is like a 3-slotter. So I need to keep people, because it's clearly gonna be a hard one, right? Like, in terms of, like, the requirements. So we need to keep them, right? But man, double XP? Shit. I wonder if this works if she's alone. Like, it says if she's on the team, but I wonder if it works if you send her alone. Probably not. I mean, the concept, the spirit of the skill implies that she's with people, right? But I think the on the team condition there is not very well explained. Not very precise. I don't know, I feel like ear to the ground's... I'm sure this is a good skill. But again, double XP, hard to beat. Because then she has value when she's, even if it's just for when there's multiple people on the team, it kind of enhances her value. She's valuable when she's sent alone, she's valuable when she's sent as a team, right? I'm taking double XP. It instinctively feels very good. Bam. Look at her. She's so cool. Alright, let's solve those before. Let's see what it... Oh, well. Yeah, we way overshot that one.
No contest.
Yeah, great Flambe. You can brag about walking a dog. Congrats. Okay, I'm gonna keep spreading charisma and intellect. I think it just makes sense. The other two stats, the other two stats a lot better.
On fuego.
Fuego. Oh!
And another one.
Oh my lord. I chose XP bed. This is illegal. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. That was not at all what I thought was gonna happen. I was hoping assemble would be, but no, it's the same thing. So it seems like each sentence is one skill, right? Even if there's two words. So that clearly was full-on intellect. I mean, I didn't really have a choice there because I was out of people, but I'll take that.
Hey, it's Jerry from Comic Pug. We got a gift of some Mega Man replicas, but with all the bomb threats going on, we just want to be sure.
Sure. Evacuate the civilians and inspect the suspicious Mecha Man. So what if I go with this and then that?
I love a symmetrical stage picture.
I think Evacuate's gonna be mobility based, which is not great. But I think Prism might be good for this because she might be able to convince people to move and all that in case. Because I don't think... let's see. Maybe I can... Invisigal should be ready and then we get double XP. What if I do this instead?
Call me a bogo bitch.
That looks good. That looks really good. Because now not only do we get double XP, we're full on intellect for the inspection and we have good mobility. I think this is prime. Let's go with that.
Damn, dude. How'd you get an ass like that?
Hella squats, girl.
Ugh, I was afraid you'd say that.
What else would you expect? Gotta do those squats, Invisigal. I don't know. Alright. Golem. I think I need to work on Flambe. Hold on. What is his power again? After success, Flambe gets 1 combat and mobility. Oh, okay. He only gains, sorry, combat and mobility. He doesn't gain... Ooh, I see. Okay. So, I mean, him having some combat and mobility, base combat and mobility is great because he needs stats, right? But I think I need to not push those stats any further because he's going to gain them as he accomplishes missions. So I think I need to push him in on the other stats as well. Right? Because right now, like, he's maxed in combat and mobility. But that's because he got the stacks, right? So I think I need to not upgrade his combat and mobility too much further. I wonder if the ideal build for Flambe is actually you never put points in combat and mobility, you just put points everywhere else, and then you just hope the stacks carry him there. I don't know. I mean, how many missions can you really do in Shift? Like 4 or 5 maybe? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the shifts get really long as we progress in the game. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think about that. What does Golem need? Golem expands to fill each empty slot, increasing his stats at 25% per slot, up to 200% when beneficial. So he's a good all-around also character, so I need to maybe spread him a little bit. I think a little bit of intellect wouldn't hurt. Yeah, just bring all his stats to like 3 or something. Maybe good. He's a good dude to send alone on a mission when we have no one else. Just get him, you know, beneficiate from his like double abilities. I think that makes sense. We'll see. We sent someone, right? Yeah, okay. Which Mecha Man contains the bomb? Mecha Man Prime, Mecha Man Astral, Mecha Man Blue. Prime? Yeah! It was the mini Mecha Man Prime. It's flying around the shop and blasting. Stop it before it detonates. Okay, hit. Oh, okay. We have a Invisigal, a special skill there. I was gonna pick combat, right? Because we're maxed. So, but I'm gonna go with the Invisigal skill there.
You can't say you're not impressed. You can't. I mean, you can, I just won't believe you.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
And that's lunch. Thank fuck.
Oh, great. I'm gonna drink my spicy water.
Hey, we didn't do so bad, I don't think. Yeah, we did good. Look at us. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was decent. I'm not mad about this. In fact, this might be the highest meter we've ever had. Like yesterday we had one where I had successes everywhere and only one miss, and my bar was like here. This was a lot better. Hell yeah.
Still working on that? Aren't these the best? I love the green ones, the green dew.
All yours. Take the whole thing if you want.
Awesome. My lucky day. I know what's for lunch or dinner. Probably. Now. Sorry for interrupting your meeting with Invisa.
Oh, god damn it. You threw my noodles away? My initials were literally on the box and everything. Fuck!
I don't read things. Sometimes it's different, like a logo, but it's probably still good.
I don't want the fucking trash noodles, wet fart boy.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Whatever, it was an accident. Just aim your dick up and water piss it off.
That's not... You... I'm gonna go rinse off.
How would you like to have to walk around work the rest of the day with shit all over you?
I don't know, I don't think about that, because it won't happen, because I'm not a fucking idiot food thrower awayer.
It was an accident. You don't have to be a bully about it. You want this in your report?
What, you're gonna snitch on me? You're just being a soft bitch about it. Bully? How am I being a bully? If it's in my hair, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Hey, Robert, could you... Oh, you have stuff on your face. What happened here?
I don't want to be a snitch, but Flambe accidentally made a mess.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you should probably go get cleaned up. Then, you know, accident or not, wipe up this mess you made.
Yes.
Okay, whatever that was. Listen, Robert. Jesus. Anyway, you talked to Chase. Who's it gonna be? Phenomenon or Waterboy?
And these two are my only options.
For now, yeah. Obviously, we can revisit it, but Waterboy is already a trainee, sorta, and you already know Phenomenon got cut by DTLA. Thanks for getting him out of the parking lot, by the way. It might also help to get, you know, an actual good person.
Oh. Can I get Coupe back? Like, what the fuck? Let me listen to her a little bit more.
On your team, which I'm positive both of them are. They just have other issues.
I don't fucking know, dude. I think, listen. I think Phenomenon's a funny character. I like the sort of, I don't know. I think he's a funny character. I think Waterboy's fine. I feel like it's going to be two different brands of incompetence, right? Phenomenon's going to be just mopey and sad and depressed and is going to just fuck everything up. And Waterboy is going to be just not very good, right? Like what eventually I'm sure both will reveal themselves to be pretty good, but Miss Coupé, yeah. Why is the game glitching like that? You guys even see that on stream? Like sometimes it just flashes black very, very quickly. I don't know what it is. You don't? My monitor? Fucked? I don't think it's the monitor. It only happens with this game. Frankly, I'm leaning Phenomenon. I kind of want to, I want to get him out of his rut, right? I've seen that happen yesterday when you pause. Oh, so it's actually, you can see it on stream? Okay. That's weird. Yeah, I'm leaning Phenomenon. I like the idea of getting this dude out of his rut. Also, he has a stash, of course. But I don't know. Waterboy's, he's kind of an interesting character too. I feel like there's something there. Yeah, it just happened right there. I don't know. Can't happen. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think I'm getting Phenomenon. I feel like most people will take Phenomenon. I think the conflict between Waterboy and Zombie could be fun. I think Waterboy is doing a great job at what he's doing right now. I think Phenomenon's just a bit of a mess, and I feel like we need to give him purpose again. We'll I think I'm gonna go Phenomenon.
And Phenoma's an alien, not a person.
Phenomenon, I guess. I mean, I'm worried he has too much time to think right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way. He could use a distraction.
So it won't be weird with your ex-boyfriend hanging around?
I mean, he's already hanging around, so he may as well be doing some good, instead of moping around the parking lot crushing cars.
You make a good point.
I'll let him know. You'll see him in the roster for your next dispatch.
There you go. I love Waterboy. Also, he's voiced by Joel Haver, which I love. And I made a professional decision. Let me guess.
Hello, Robert.
Oh. I was gonna say, I'm willing to bet Invisigal somewhere in there while I'm naked taking a shower. Not what I guessed, no. What's up, Quasi? Love the idea of a Superman type character who actually likes like an alien, yeah. What's up, Grinthius? Yeah, I love Joel Haver. I've loved his videos for like years, and I think that's super cool. Always tend to root for the underdog. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel for, you know, poor little Phenomenon. You know, he's in a rut. We need to pull him out of his rut. He has a brilliant stash. It's gonna be great.
A moment of your time.
How do you move so quiet?
I float. If it would make you more comfortable, I could remove my clothes as well.
It would not. Look, if this is about picking you for Z-Team, wasn't even a hard decision.
Thank you.
No need. You're a legend.
Okay, now that's awkward.
Should be up doing good.
But to do good, you need to be doing good. That's what a human person would say.
Yeah, I'm sure some human person would say that. Yeah.
My hug of gratitude seems to have reopened your chest wounds.
It's fine.
See, I'm very happy with my choice. He's a fun character. He's a funny character. Let's see his stats and skills, though. That's gonna be interesting. Wait.
Hey, team. We appreciate you doing your best last shift under the circumstances, but we are here to help. More specifically, Phenomenon is here to help.
I am here to help.
This is a joke, right?
Really? This guy?
Didn't he also get fired?
Yeah, listen, I know things have been difficult for him lately, but Robert and I believe he will make a great addition to the team.
Difficult because you dumped him?
Busy.
Don't mind me.
The mean child is correct. It has indeed been difficult since the ending of my relationship with Blonde Blazer. But any opportunity to see her again will make every day easier.
Oh, God.
I think you've got it backwards, bro.
Yeah, it don't work that way, boy. Trust me.
This is so funny. I love Phenomenon. He's amazing. Yeah, I like that he called her mean child. That was so funny. I wonder what Waterboy's skills would have been. I mean, he's got some really good combat stats. Impenetrable alien, rank 12. Holy shit. Oh, that checks out. We need to keep working on Flambe a little bit. Doesn't have any synergies, or they're not revealed yet. I don't know. We're still lacking on the charisma and intellect front. We're gonna have to deal with that, because when Sonar's transformed, we just have nothing. Phenomenon flies to cold locations, greatly reducing travel time. Fair enough. He looks so sad, I know. He legit looks like Harry. It's so funny. Like full on Disco Elysium vibe there. It kind of does, yeah. It struck me when he was laying on the car earlier in the cutscene. Yeah, I need to use the synergies a bit more, I think. It's also something I don't always pay attention to. Alright, let's go.
We have reason to believe that Mr. Vanderstank's life will be in danger at a meeting today.
Okay. Mobilize quickly to stop the assassination, protect Willem Vanderstank, capture and detain the assassin. Okay, so mobility, vigor, combat, maybe? I think, hold on. Why is Sonar still injured, by the way? That's
Make
kind of
that
fucked up.
latte to go.
Like, Flambe didn't keep his stacks, but Sonar is still injured from the previous shift? That's fucked up.
On my way.
Like, if I do this...
Nothing beats the original, but this will have to do.
Nah, we're lacking in vigor. What if I go prison?
Banging it.
Nah, we're lacking in mobility.
Alright, have fun without me.
What if you do this? I mean, this is... Okay, this is kind of nuts. Holy fuck. Prism skill with Phenomenon stats. That's kind of nuts. I mean, unless something like capture and detain uses intellect, which could be awkward.
The inevitable betrayal.
Whatever you say. Call me a BOGO bitch.
Catch you later, mate.
I like a little bit of... Yeah, I think Phenomenon and Prism here is pretty good. I'm just worried about the intellect. Capture and detain. I think it's going to be vigor, mobility, vigor, combat, but I can't be certain. What is she yapping about? Is that a bug? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. This one-on-one seems to be really working out. We could make this a regular thing. See, I don't have the skills opened up for these guys. Yeah, I think that's a bug. That's very annoying. Let's see. Let's cover those first. We're a little down on new subscriber this month. I think you can spare someone. Recruit new SDN subscribers with a cheerful, positive, and uplifting attitude. Sounds like a charisma thing. Problem is, my charisma girl is busy. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Hold a second. What is he doing? Got a great opportunity to show the sweeter side of your ex-criminal crew at SDN. Send... Oh my god, dude. Another charisma thing? You have a bug? Ah, shit. Last saved 6 minutes ago. That's beginning of the shift, I guess. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, I think if it's a bug, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, resume. I'm gonna make the same decisions, even though, you know, obviously I didn't do the ideal decision there. I'm gonna make the same.
Hey, team. We appreciate you doing your best last shift under the circumstances, but we are here to help. More specifically, Phenomenon is here to help.
I am here to help.
This is a joke, right?
Really? This guy?
Yeah, it was weird.
Didn't he also get fired?
Yeah, listen, I know things have been difficult for him lately, but Robert and I believe he will make a great addition to the team.
Difficult because you dumped him?
Busy.
You think under the same bug?
Don't mind me.
The mean child is correct. It has indeed been difficult since the ending of my relationship with Blonde Blazer. But any opportunity to see her again will make every day easier.
I think you got it backwards, bro.
Yeah, it don't work that way, boy. Trust me.
Get a mean child.
We have reason to believe that Mr. Vanderstank's life will be in danger at a meeting today.
I'm gonna make the same decision, even though I now realize that Prism would be really useful for some of those other things. I'm gonna make the same decision.
Just get ditched.
Apologies. I thought I saw Blonde Blazer in distress.
Wait, oh, he's wasting time. That's what's happening.
I'm at the office.
Oh. I see.
That sucks. See, he's gonna fuck up because he's gonna do a bunch of weird shit. Oh, and he goes to the office. Oh, no.
Hey, so we're a little down on new subscribers this month. Think you can spare a hero to do some recruiting?
Can we bribe them?
Nope, budget cuts.
Well, then how the fuck are we supposed to do this? You could try charming them with your winning personality.
Phenomenon is a mess, and now Prism's gonna have to deal with the situation herself. She's 100% failing, by the way. Who's got the best charisma of anyone I have left? Sonar. Because there's no way. Actually,
I've got a great opportunity to show the sweeter side of your ex.
I'll wait. Maybe Prism will be recovered
Yeah, I can't
fast
believe
enough.
Sweet Talker went with Emily last season. Him and Carla seem perfect for each other.
Send a charming, good-looking hero to join a superhero dating competition. Physicality is valued in addition to looks. Okay. So we need charisma and some physicality, some amount of physicality. I think Punch Up's the man for the occasion there. I mean, he's better than Malevola at every one of those attributes. I think it's a Punch Up thing. Yep, sending Punch
Fair
Up.
play.
Hope that goes well.
All right, but I call dibs on Little Spoon.
Mobilize quickly. Okay.
Vanderstank lives to innovate another day.
I don't know how that worked exactly with the stats and everything, but we got it. I'm okay with that. I don't know exactly how the conditions work,
These
but
one-on-ones seem to be really working out. I think I could make this training a regular thing, you know?
I think we have a little bit of time there. I think I can sneak a training in there. Could it be Sonar, maybe? Or Flambe? It's to open another skill, right? Man, I really need to unlock the skills for some of these characters. I just don't know how you do that. I think it's, well, not random, but you have to do the right thing at the right time, which I don't think you know. I think I'm gonna go with Flambe.
Yeah, I follow.
What's Flambe's skill? On fire. Yeah, I mean that. Instincts. Actually, I'm gonna go with Sonar.
I can fit you in.
I'm hoping one of the improvements, like one of the branching thing, is that his transformation suddenly becomes a bit more reliable. Like he keeps a bit more of his stats from like something like that. That would be awesome. I think Flambe could have a. One of the improvements could be maybe that he gains more stacks or something, or one other ability. Which obviously would be very strong too. But I think making Sonar a bit more reliable would be great, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I think Prism's gonna be back in time. Let's see. What do we get? In Megabat form, Sonar is immune to injuries and his resting time is reduced by half. Okay. When in hybrid form, if Sonar is sent on a call that fails, he will talk his way out of it and reattempt the call. Oh shit. Those are two really good fucking things. Damn, they're both really good. Immune to injuries, resting time reduced by half. Okay, this is good most of the time, right? When you're in Megabat form, most of the time this is going to be useful. It's always value, right? Especially the resting time being reduced. Always useful when in that form. This is situational, very situational. It's only useful if it fails. Which I tend to not like skills that only work when you fail. I never think it's good. I always like things that make it easier to win, not easier to not lose, if that makes sense. Yeah, stuff that generates value from failure, never a big fan. But, I mean, based on the way this game works, I think getting two rolls on some of those calls could be really useful. It could also allow me to get out of certain situations where I'm like, I don't have the ideal team and I can just send him and maybe, you know, get lucky. The benefits there, resting time being reduced by half. I mean, it's good, but it's not necessarily, you know. This feels lower impact, more frequently used, but lower impact. This feels more situational, but higher impact. Although, I don't know, I mean, you failed once, you reattempt, you can fail twice, and then you get zero value. Absolutely zero value. Higher, you know, higher risk of getting nothing out of it. This, I mean, resting time being reduced, always good. That's always going to be beneficial. Man, okay, this is a tough choice. I don't know. Sorry. I'm trying to think about the forms, right? I think hybrid form he fills a role with the intellect thing that we're struggling with slightly. The current composition. So it might be good to be able to get two roles instead of one. Immune to injury is pretty good though. Resting time reduced by half. God, this is hard. This is a hard choice right there. I don't know. So that means if he completes something in hybrid form, it turns into Megabat, and that's when he gets resting time reduced. And then on his next assignment, he's immune to injuries, but then he transforms back into hybrid. And so his resting time's not cut in half anymore. I think I'm gonna go with talk shit for the potential of like these, you know, lucky rerolls. I think it's exciting also from like a just randomness perspective. It could lead to very cool clutch situations that I think could be fun. This is more like a passive thing that we're not gonna really, you know, there's no exciting moments around it, right? This is more exciting, I also think, from like even like a show perspective. Yeah, I'm gonna go with talk shit. I'm going with it. Alright, come on, come on, come on. This is gonna be for... Oh shit, what's happening? It's time to meet the civilians. What's a good first impression? Turn up the charm or flex your muscles and lift weights. Fuck! Malevola had a special interaction. I'm so mad. I should have sent Malevola. I knew she was the perfect choice for a dating show. She's gorgeous. Ah, shit. I almost sent Malevola, but I was like, Punch Up has better stats, whatever. God damn it. I'm not sure if flex the muscles is about vigor or combat. I think it's vigor, so I'm gonna pick that, I think. It's 4 anyway, like 4 or 5. Charm is 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go with flex. Man, I should have sent Malevola. I knew it. I'm gonna flex. What? No one seems interested? What's plan B? Oh, no. Be mysterious, read a book. That's not gonna work. Oh, man. Yeah, we're so screwed.
Tried hard. That's what matters.
You did what you could, Punch Up. You did what you could. I am so mad that I didn't send Malevola.
I did not know so much pain could be felt on the inside. My outside was always so strong.
Oh, that's sad. Was well hell of a throw. I know, man. I'm so mad. Wait, I don't want the game to... I didn't even take time to read. Phenomenon only needs only 2 seconds of rest. However, if any call fails or misses, you will be depressed and need 45 seconds of rest. Wow, that's bad. That is really rough. It's feeling like Darkest Dungeon all of a sudden. Yeah, I see it. Alright, let's send Prism there.
On it.
Actually, hold on.
Coming through.
Ah. Yeah, I think we sent Prism.
If you were a civvy, what would your job be?
Oh, I feel like working at a gas station would be pretty chill.
I fuck with a pet store.
Yeah, right. You hate pets.
I hate pets with bad attitudes.
What pets have good attitudes?
Snakes. They're just chilling.
That is true. Every snake is chill.
Speaking of pets, I have recently learned of the American opossum. I find it fascinating how it carries its children on its back, much like a bus.
What are you even talking about, dude? Huh?
Those freaks nasty.
Possums aren't pets, man.
I see.
Oh, possums are cute. I mean, they're aggressive and, you know, all that, but cute. He tried, yeah, he tried. I think charisma and intellect there. It's trying to fit in, yeah. Oh, okay. That was easy. Yeah, we nailed it. Beautiful. Well done, Prism.
The hero to put on a show? We need Terrence the Turtle to beat someone up. For team morale.
Dude, why the fuck do I get only charisma-based things today? Fake fight the mascot during halftime. Make it look convincing, but pull your punches. So I'm assuming this is a charisma combat situation, right? I don't know, I'm gonna wait for Prism to be back rested. Oh god, what is that?
We tracked down the assassin's temporary base of operations.
Okay, hacking. Let's go. They literally get stiff and fall over. They're startled. Possums? Okay, I must be confused with something else then. Colette. I thought possums were a bit aggressive. Ow. Wait, am I supposed to guess this one or?
Okay, for real?
What? Left, left, down, left, left, down. Left, left, right, right, down, right, right, down.
No, no, no!
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super confused.
Why? Oh, come on.
I am completely confused by what I was supposed to do there.
Okay, so we couldn't get past their security.
We?
I couldn't get past their security. Doesn't mean we give up, no matter who their target is.
I think I was supposed... Okay. I think I opened the right side and then I opened the left side and I escape right and come back up. But it feels like I didn't even have time to move when I opened the left side. It literally just... Before I could even move, I was spamming left and right and it didn't move and I was just done. Yeah, that was very confusing. I don't know what happened there. I mean, that was supposed to be a low difficulty one too. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. I was completely confounded by what was happening on the screen. I don't know. I was looking at it wrong, I guess. I don't know. Well, that sucks.
Ugh, this is getting ridiculous. It's time to put an end to this.
Track down the assassins. Take down the assassin. The located assassins. Identify the location of their boss. So like combat and intelligence, maybe? The other one? Oh yeah, the fake fight. Okay, who do we send for the fake fight? Flambe and Prism? They have good interactions. This should be Sonar and Malevola.
Cool.
Cool.
And Invisigal.
Aren't you persistent?
The idea being we get more XP. Hold on.
On the move.
Actually, that would be a really good team. That's well spread all over the thing. Gives everyone XP bonuses. It might be overkill, but hey, what about that? We're not gonna need charisma. Because Golem's a little far behind in levels, isn't he? Oh, actually, Punch Up's the same. But then we get a little bit of synergy. Yeah, I'll do that. And now here, we send the Prism
Groovy.
and Flambe.
Make some room, everybody. Clear the way.
Bad bitches coming through.
Out of me way.
This is not bad either. I think Flambe needs a little win. I think that this is good.
Robert, I am sensing dissatisfaction amongst my new companions.
Is one of his powers stating the super obvious?
Team's exacerbated size were a great indicator.
No wonder Blazer dumped you.
All right, that's enough. You said you wanted help, and I got you one of the best heroes at SDN.
The best at pissing everyone off.
Yeah. The best at crying.
The best at leaving a giant crater whenever he takes to the skies.
Get out of your systems. He's not going anywhere.
Damn. Yeah, they're not. I mean, to be fair, he was one of the, like, you know, main superheroes of the... He probably, you know, got a lot of them in trouble or whatever in the past. Like, I think there might be some... Oh. Those requirements were really low, and yet we might still fail. Okay,
You're
cool.
my VIP.
Shit. You're mine too.
Synergy help. Yeah, we could have sent way less people there. Oh well.
Watch me burn.
Yeah, that was a little overkill as well, but okay.
Colby.
Okay. Easy gal. More stats. Bit more mobility or a bit more intellect? I think mobility. Ooh, he doesn't have a single fucking ability unlocked yet. I don't know how to trigger them.
Hey, so there's a mini... no, baby. Tiny kaiju on the beach? It's actually pretty cute, but like, where's its mom?
I love the concept of a baby kaiju attacking the beach. That's so funny. Man, I'm still pissed about that hacking minigame. I don't understand what I missed. I don't understand what I completely failed to understand something. Still annoyed. Capture the small mini kaiju. It may be little, but it's still strong. Might be vigor in combat, so maybe I send Phenomenon? Hold on.
Hello, dispatcher. Would you like to play a little game? Perhaps a brain teaser?
Ugh, I hate this asshole. Careful, he's tricky.
His name's Brain Teaser. How tricky can he be?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Sneezing. Alright, so we need convince, strike a deal. So I think it's gonna be charisma and intellect.
A wise
wise investment.
Do I wait for Prism, maybe? He's got the double roll right now, right? Oh boy, what is that?
Or I could also just track you down.
Oh.
Have you been paying attention? Answer my riddles. 1, 2, 3, and I will gladly turn myself in.
High injury risk. The entire Z team receives XP if we solve that. This one's low risk injury. Locate and bring the brain teaser for questioning. Don't let your guard down.
Let's maybe not start a war here with an elite assassin organization. Try asking them to leave nicely.
There's a part of me that kind of wants to send Sonar here and hope that with 2 rolls he gets lucky at least once, right? I really wish I had more intellect. This would be locate and bring in. Don't let your guard down. Maybe ability can bigger. But this is also a job for Sonar. Convince the boss to leave Torrance. If all else fails, strike a deal. I mean, Prism could do it, maybe. And then we have the Kaiju, right? Which seems to be a job for Phenomenon. I think I'm gonna send Phenomenon on his own there, just by himself. Yeah. I'm setting Phenomenon on his own.
This creature is both adorable and threatening.
It is. Alright, so this is a Prism situation. I mean, I could send Prism and, like, I could send Punch Up as a reinforcement, right?
Oi! My eyes are down here.
Or I could send Flambe and Prism, because Flambe just, you know, they get a better chance, the both of them. Because of the synergy, and then Flambe gets more stats. But what's the other one? Hold on. Locate and bring in.
Consider it done.
I mean, this could be a. I got a bit of time to think about this one. Convince their boss to leave Torrance. Or else fails, strike a deal. Okay, there's a world where I do this. And then I solve the other problem with, like, combination of... Okay, so Prism Sonar would most likely solve this guaranteed. And then... I get something like Invisigal and Malevola, or Punch Up and Malevola or something. I don't know. There's a couple of ways of doing this. Wrestle. Oh, Golem could have sold this. Ah, shit. Yeah, that would have been great. I think I'm gonna wrestle. I want to see Phenomenon wrestle the baby kaiju. Come on. 7. Oh, maybe it's combat actually. Ugh, got him! Powerbomb the shit out of that kaiju.
This success is unsurprising.
Yes, let's go, Phenomenon.
Copy that.
I mean, it would be nice to have everyone gain XP. The high risk injury and I don't know, single person doing it. I think I'm gonna shoot for just a better spread.
My key to success? Being successful.
There's a retired SDN hero at Kryptonite causing problems. Can you get him out of there?
Oh shit, Astroman. I remember him when I was a kid.
Poor guy. I've been there.
Really?
Before I joined the Z team, I didn't have a pot to piss in.
Fuck. Okay, we'll see. Maybe by using the medicine, I can get away with it. Okay, locate and bring in. Don't let your guard down. I think this is a job for.
You can ride with me.
Easy enough.
Actually, hold on.
Guess I'm not busy.
Oh, what's it going to be this time?
Yeah, I think those two could do well. They could do well. They have a synergy and better chance of success. I like that.
Golem, are you still on the apps?
And then here.
You do better in person anyways.
And I'm actually over 6 foot.
Since when?
Shit, since the mudslide last week.
That's funny. Golem on the dating apps. I like that idea. Cheer up and persuade. So we kind of need. I mean, okay, hold on.
Rolling out.
This is not bad. This is pretty good charisma, and they can definitely vigor against the water bottles and everything, right? This is not a bad combination while Prism is busy, right? Also, neither of them have their powers revealed yet. I think I need to try to... I feel some of the powers sometimes get revealed just by placing a character in one of the things. Maybe I just need to do that more, just put them in there just to see what happens.
Onward, upward.
Yeah, I think Punch Up and Malevola have a pretty good shot here. Obviously Prism would be good, but...
Good shift, fellow heroes.
Go for it.
Is my intercom malfunctioning? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we overshot that quite a bit. You overshot that quite a bit, but it's fine.
Everybody should step back.
You never really know. That's one of the things. Like, you never really know the difficulty of the thing, right? No. Good. Brain teaser arrested. Look at this guy. Nice. What'd you get? I think Golem deserves more charisma. For some reason, I think that works for him. He's on the dating apps, you know, he's a charismatic dude. Yeah, 2 XP on VZ is great. absolutely. Yeah, I kind of feel like pushing everything up to 3 at least. Let's start with charisma. Yeah, seeing that is really cool. I love how they managed to obviously it's just like it's a sort of like almost like mini game and everything, but they managed to make it like a real world with characters and everything. Like you can tell the through line of some of the stories and all that. It's kind of well done. Pretty impressive. This wasn't too bad of a shift, but man, I could have done so much better. I'm still miffed about the hacking because I don't understand what I did wrong. I don't understand what I was supposed to do. And I'm worried about the next hacking now because I'm like, if I misunderstood this so hard, what else am I going to misunderstood, right?
Hey, showing them how we do it, big top style.
Like, what else am I going to misunderstand going forward? That might be a problem.
Look at you, climbing the corporate ladder.
Oh, wait. I think this is like an XP bar. It just feels and then you get a... Oh, I understand. I thought this was like a meter of your performance. Which I was like, okay, I seem to have done pretty good. Why am I so low with like 10 wins and 1 loss, right? No. Okay, this is a progression bar. I just understood that now. Makes sense. Okay, cool. This makes more sense. 2 failures. Yeah, one of them was the fucking hacking thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch that hacking thing on like my own VOD to try to see what I missed without the stress of time. I must have misunderstood something about it. Heal an injury. Nice. That's really good. And then we get a random point. What do we get? Shit, I would have really liked charisma. Combat, huh? Who could benefit from combat? Malevola, maybe? Golem's always cool. Punch Up. Invisigal, obviously. Yeah, I think Malevola takes it. Alright.
Not only did you cut one of their dumb shit criminal buddies, you're also forcing them to work with
one of the greatest heroes of all time.
I was gonna say sad sack son of a bitch, but yeah, let's go with yours.
Yeah, let's go with mine.
Hey kid, love you.
Love you too, Ark.
Don't fuck this up.
Look at that little guy.
Hey, Mom. Hey, honey.
Aw. Beef's not very good at fetch, clearly. No, no! What are you doing?
Earlier that day, Blazer and I had breakfast at the rim of an active volcano. Then we made love.
I don't need to hear your sex stories.
We never had intercourse. My alien genitals were not compatible with hers.
That's cool.
Why is that cool?
It's not. What were you saying?
She was the only thing I was passionate about. Her voice, her eyes, her disposition, her whole of her remarkable corporeal form.
That can't be true. You never had, like, a pet? A hobby? Favorite food?
Every attempt I have made to love food as one loves a woman has ended in disaster.
Usually people love multiple things at the same time. All I'm saying is, what you need to do is find the next thing for you to be passionate about. Because it's out there.
Thank you. I wish to make love to you again.
Again?
Though this time I will avoid squeezing the blood out of you.
Yeah. You. The tumor. Uh-oh.
What you watching?
Typecast 2. You spying on me?
Technically, you're still on the clock. Didn't peg you as a rom-com fan.
If I'm on the clock, you shouldn't be pegging me with anything, Robert. That's extremely inappropriate. Especially since I'm usually the pegger, not the peggy.
I did not think I could like Invisigal more. Just kidding. Although... What's up, Credo? I've been slightly distracted with some things, as you might imagine. Yeah. I would assume these days it's pretty eventful for you. Is the blonde lady's boyfriend a likable guy or an ass? Well, ex, technically now. He's a weird guy. He's an alien. Like, he's not human. So he doesn't know how to behave normally, right? He has a big heart, I think. He is fine, right? He's just a little, you know. He doesn't know how to be social with people because he's not human. Anyway, back to the pegging. The conversation.
Noted. Well, tell me how it is. I wanted to see that one.
At least 20 minutes of trailers. I always forget what I'm watching by the time the movie starts.
Shit, we have a date.
Same. You going solo?
I'm a loner, Robbie. A rebel. That and I feel bad asking people to pay when I'm just gonna sneak in. The only lame thing is I can't get snacks.
Floating buckets of popcorn do tend to draw a lot of attention.
Ah, but I miss it. I miss popcorn.
That's when you go and you get popcorn. Oh, God. Oh, God! Okay, listen. You knew this moment had to come. I expected it, yes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with Invisigal. I'm sorry. You all knew this was coming. I don't see Blazer's fine. She's great. I just, you know, I think Invisigal's more interesting. She's a little more, you know, mysterious. She's a little more ouch. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I was grabbing my water bottle and it fell. I just knocked my bin where I put some my cans and everything in. Whole mess. I was conflicted until I found out Invisigal was into Peggy. No, actually, I wasn't that conflicted before that. Yeah. I don't know. She's a little edgier. She has a little bit of a, you know, a mean streak. I like that. She just seems more fun. I would, you know, she's totally gonna ruin my life, but I will do that willingly, you know. You paused that for 15 minutes. I don't know, Shepard. I think but again, I think Blazer's cool. She seems very sweet. She's beautiful. There's plenty of arguments to go to dinner with her. I don't know. Also, okay, something I need to take into account here, although, you know, that's me overthinking it most likely, is that Blazer asked for dinner. She asked me out. She you know, Invisigal didn't ask me to come or anything. I would be inviting myself, which is a little, you know, it's a little bit of a risky move, I think, even though she's giving signals that she would welcome our presence. It's still a bit of a risky move, right? I'm trying to think what I would do in a real life situation. Because obviously in a real life situation it would be a little different, right? I'd be like, well, I didn't get invited to the movie, so I'd probably just go to dinner because I was invited, right? And it's nice when people sort of express that they want you to be here, because even if Invisigal probably deep inside kind of wants us to be there, that's the vibe, that the narrative vibe that I'm getting, right? Narratively speaking, she would never ask, but she would not mind us being here. In real life, you can't assume that, right? Because people are not characters. They're way more complex than that. So in real life, I'd be like, you know, she just told me she was at the movie. She didn't ask for me to come. I'm just not going to show up out of nowhere and invited, right? So I would probably just go to dinner, right? I would go to sleep. I don't believe that, Hatif. Come on. I mean, fair play to you if that's what you would do. After a whole day of work, sometimes you just want to go to sleep, right? What's up, Luck? But yeah, I think in real life, I'd probably just go to dinner. Because, again, people are more complex than story characters. So I wouldn't invite myself to, you know, a date uninvited. I don't think that would be something I would do. Now, from if I'm looking at it from the perspective of the video game, like in the world of the video game, as the video game character, I also have to think about the professional aspect of it. Getting involved with one of your subordinates, kind of weird, could lead into some issues. Going to a dinner with your boss, I mean, it's a dinner. There's no implication there. Could be very professional. In real life, we don't usually get two hot women thirsting over someone so hard. Well, you're kind of self-reporting there, Bishless. What are you talking about? Happens to me every time. Hey, listen. It doesn't happen often, but it does. It does happen. When you have to not be so honest with the other. I mean, you can be honest. That's a choice, I think. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't think there's some clear unprofessionalism happening in this situation. But it's a story. It's a bit silly. I think it's fine. I don't know. I think I'm going for Invisigal. I don't really see any other way. I'm not sure. Bishless, for $5 a month, you never have to deal with that anymore. Instead of mentioning it in chat all the time and ruining the vibe, of not thinking about the ads ever. I'm just saying. Sounds like a deal to me. I know, it is. Listen, if I could never have any ads on the channel, I would. I don't have a choice. I just hate talking about them and people mentioning them. I'm not, I'm not throwing you under the bus or anything, Bishless. I'm just saying in general, it annoys me. I would rather just never think about them. Robert Robertson sounds like the name of a mid-level manager at Dunder Mifflin. I mean, it's like Robert California. Yeah. Robert Robertson. Bob. Robertson Refrigeration. Bob Bubson. I heard the ads got even worse, where you now have to have the tab focused and unmuted in order for them to play. That's wild if that's the case. Holy fuck. Boberto Bobertson. Oh. Robbie Bobby. Lombe calling you Bob. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just pretending to even hesitate there. I don't see a world where I'm not picking Invisigal. The heart wants what the heart wants. I know. It is what it is. You don't choose those things, you know. It happens to you. Where's Flambe's accent supposed to be from? Does not sound like an Afghani-esque accent. I mean, initially, before I knew he was from Afghanistan, I thought he sounded like Spanish or, you know, Puerto Rican or something like that, maybe. I don't know. I guess it's a take on a Middle Eastern accent. I'm not sure. I mean, he could have been born in Afghanistan, but yet grew up in, I don't know, in a Latino country. I don't know. That those waving red flags get you down the runway. Listen. I'm like a bull. I see a red flag, I'm going straight for it. Although not true. I saw I had a situation not too long ago where I saw some red flags. I saw them coming a mile ahead of time. And I was able to, you know, be like, you know what? Not this time. I'm gonna walk away from this. And I was very proud of myself for that. So, you know, I'm growing. Although those weren't red flags, they were crimson banners. They were the nuclear bomb kind of red flag. Doesn't even count. Yeah, no, I mean, I was like playing tennis with the net down as far as dodging a bullet goes. A lot of them speak Dari, which is really similar to the largest language of Iran, Farsi. You didn't want to see how bad things can be. Oh, I mean, it crossed the... it was already bad enough for me to be like, you know what? Nah. I mean, it wasn't, you know, it could have been worse. And it resolved very well, you know? It was fine. It could have been much worse. There were no lasting consequences. I looked up the VA. He's American, but had Afghani parents. Thing. Told my friend I want to write a book called Crimson Banners because so much romanticism is just red flags. I mean, listen, I understand. I get it. You know, there's something exciting about the dangerous, toxic relationships. I understand that people want to read stories like that. It's fine. That's why there's stories, right? Same reason why you read stories about people going on murderous revenge kicks and all that, right? Revenge kicks, right? You wouldn't do that in real life, right? But it's fun to read about. The point of it is that it's fantasy of stuff you don't necessarily want to do in real life, but you would very much like watching a character do it in a novel or a movie or whatever, right? I totally get it. Yeah, exactly, Quasi. And I think the same applies for those, like dark romance books and all of that, right? It's fun to read about. Don't want to have to deal with that in real life. All right, I'm going to the movies. I'm going to get some popcorn and I'm going to the movies. I've decided. I mean, I don't think I ever had a doubt, but unfortunately, I don't think Blazer ever had a chance there. Is a Thursday evening for me, except the choice of hang out with Beef because you're tired is the correct answer. It would be so nice if that was a third choice. Just go home with Beef. Listen, Bishless, it was a different context. We were out, we were having drinks. I thought she gave me signals. I went for it, She's a very beautiful, intelligent lady, I think she's great. But I am but a man who likes dark-haired ladies with a little bit of an edge. What can I say? Yeah, I'm going for it. This is such a bad idea if you really think about it, but
I didn't see the first one. Can you give me a recap?
It's against the law for you to be watching like this.
Actually, it's illegal for you to be filming. I don't need the whole thing, just enough to know what's going on.
Okay. It's about this struggling actress who gets this big role from a movie star that mistakes her for his, childhood best friend.
Then he realizes her secret.
Man, this game's so good. I love the characters. It's so charming. Ah, man. Yeah, I mean, every episode's been incredible. I don't know if I have even a favorite one. I mean, they're all great. It's like, you know, it feels like such a nice story. This episode was good. I thought there were a lot of like interesting little moments. And no, I'm just not talking about the intro of the episode. But no, like I think the dispatch tension was good. But like struggling at first because you're like a member of the team, and then I think Phenomenon's a great character. I don't know, it's just, what a great game. This is so much the opposite of care in video games, I tell you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a bit of a... We're doing artistic split there between the you know, the approach of everything, right? But yeah, video games are a very... There's a lot of different things in that medium. But we've been on a really good streak of really good games, I will say. Like a year ago, we were all the time we were talking about like how fucking annoying video games were and how bad video games were, right? That was kind of like, that was the sort of running joke, is that every video game, all video games are bad, right? We've been on a really good streak of really good games since Blueprints. Yeah, that's a lineup right there. And we're going into Silksong, which I doubt will disappoint me. Subsolipsist. Yeah, also pretty new game, yeah. All pretty new, right? Been a good couple of years, like good year. 2025 has been very, very good. For sure. Yeah, it seems like they must have had like a team in Southeast Asia. Based on the names. I don't know if it was like maybe outsourcing some of the animations or something. I don't know. Man, I'm really looking forward to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Okay, I'm calling it there. I think the choice between Blazer and Invisigal, I'm gonna say that it's at least 75% of players picked Invisigal. I'm gonna go with that. Although the fact that people replay the game to make other choices might balance the choices a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get the numbers in a second there. Fact from last year in gaming, of the 10 highest rated games of Metacritic, 4 were new intellectual properties. Of the 10 highest rated games that released last year, it's actually less than I would like. I mean, it's good. Listen, if there's even one, I think we can consider ourselves lucky. I just wish it was more than half, I guess. Yeah, it would be interesting, DJ, to have like more in-depth sort of like insight, but then it becomes a little intrusive, you know, for like the players to share their data and all that. You and 45% of players added Phenomenon to the Z team. Okay. Wow. For some reason I thought that would be leaning more into... Damn, yeah, I mean... Underdogs? Yeah, but I mean, Phenomenon's kind of in a underdog situation. I don't know, yeah. That's curious. Interesting. Maybe Cassie, yeah. I don't know. Wow! Okay, damn. I mean, again, like I said, I guess the replays, the fact that people will replay the game to make both choices brings it closer to the middle, right? I think that's probably a tendency. I'm still surprised. I thought it would be less balanced than that. Okay, fair enough. I guess, hey, that's a good thing. We don't all like the same things, right? I think that's great. I definitely think I made the right choice. Can we talk about how it was back then, or is that over the line? You mean when you played the game, the stats were different? No, you can tell me. I don't mind for that particular thing. It was way different. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the more time goes on, the more everything will be 50-50, because yeah, people replaying the game and making the other choice, right? So as time goes by, the choices will definitely normalize. But yeah, I mean, I think I can see that, Hatif. I think you get just more screen time for Invisigal, right? There's more interactions with her. There's more screen time with her. It seems... let's assume for a second this isn't a choice-based video game and this is just like an animated series. I think this is the canon choice, right? Both because there were more interactions with her, she's been more present, there's more build-up towards this, and also because I think it creates more dramatic tension. She's a more, you know, conflicting character, and it creates more potential trouble with the, you know, going forward, I think. Especially after the setup in the first episode and potentially Blazer being into you and she's your boss. I think it just, again, you know, if I'm looking at this sort of setup as a writer, I definitely go that direction because I think it creates more potential for dramatic situations down the line. But yeah. I don't know. Obviously I'm trying not to overthink all of this because I want my playthrough to feel like, you know, what it is. I'm not trying to think about the other sort of scenarios, but I'm definitely not mad about my choice. I like it. Also, Sour Patch Kids are delicious. Also, this is kind of a funny sort of situation because the last time I had Sour Patch Kids was literally in the first few days I was spending with someone I got involved with a while back. Yeah, you know, got together and like in the first few days we're together, we shared a pack of Sour Patch Kids. So I think that's kind of funny. That's the last time I had any. It was years ago at this point, but they're a good snack. Good dating snack. All right, let's see. 39% of players threw a protein shake at Flambé. It seemed better than spaghetti. Spaghetti seemed like I was gonna make a mess of myself. I'm fine with the protein shake. You and 22% of players did not warn Blonde Blazer about the dress. Yeah, I feel a little. Listen, Naz. I was a little. I was taken aback. I didn't have enough time to sort of think about it. Thinking back to it, I definitely think, you know, in real life, I would definitely warn her. I think I overthought the situation because I was like, we're in a professional setting. It feels weird to mention her boobs. I don't know. I was kind of like, I shouldn't be doing this anyway. I'm in a, you know, we're in a professional sort of situation. I shouldn't be here zipping her dress up and all that. That feels very awkward. And so I was overthinking it and I made a decision hastily and I immediately regretted it. I was like, yeah, no, I should have warned her. Like, I feel like if we were in a real life situation, I was zipping someone's dress up, obviously I wouldn't warn them. But I feel like it wouldn't be in a work scenario, so I wouldn't be, you know, there wouldn't be like second thoughts. I very much regret that decision there. But it's fine. You and 76% of players kept kissing Blonde Blazer a secret. Does she notice? Yes. Does. Hey, I don't know. Maybe it was a fashion choice of her. Like, and you know, no, obviously, yeah, I should have warned her. That was on me. You and 33% of players returned the baby kaiju. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's I think this is the first episode where you really have like a lot of choices, a lot of those results based on the dispatch game, right? Not just like story-based decisions. 80% of players failed to save all 3 businesses. Oh, well, I feel less bad now. You and 57% of players refused to play Brain Teaser's game. IRL, I'd probably turn around and tell her to check a mirror. Could not speak out, I think. I mean, again, I think it's a weird sort of scenario because I don't think I would find myself in a situation like that at work. Because all of it feels a little kind of inappropriate. I don't know. However, if I was in a situation with a friend or you know, and I would zip up a dress and I would see that, I would totally mention it. I'm not the kind of person who doesn't. Same with the, like, I was going to talk about, like, I'm not the kind of person who doesn't tell you if you have something in your teeth, right? Like, I'm mentioning it right away because I think it, you know, it's much better than just going around not knowing. I would point to the location with a little nudging up motion. Yeah, I mean, anything to make her aware of it, right? Yeah, that's out of all those decisions that I made today, that was definitely the one where I'm like, I actually, if I had thought about it, like even like a couple more seconds, I would have picked something else. That was just sort of I was taken aback by the awkwardness of the situation. Because again, I mean, it feels like in a professional setting, I shouldn't be zipping up my boss's dress in the first place. In fact, I think the real way I would have behaved here is as soon as I opened that door. I mean, I wouldn't have opened the door without knocking or anything, right? That would already have not happened. But let's say I'm opening the door and she's dressing up and half naked. I'm like, I'll be back later. And you know, oh, you can. I'm like, no, I'll be back later. I would not even be in that room. This is like a Michael Scott situation when there's that episode of The Office when Pam gets in the, you know, she opens the door and he's half naked and she's sick. And then it becomes the whole thing. This is kind of one of those situations, right? Just close your fucking door if you're dressing, you know, if you're getting naked and putting on a dress and at work, just close the door, please. Most heroes sent was Prism. That's the second time, by the way. You performed better than 80% of players in today's shift. Activated heroes' powers 28 times. Again, I think last episode was also 28 times. That's funny. All right, so what I'm getting here is I'm doing pretty good with the minigame. Although, there is a thought that I'm having. What if the numbers getting higher and higher as time passes because people are replaying the game while failing everything to see the kind of situation it creates? I don't know how much it can affect the story. That's an interesting thought. A part of me believes that it might just affect your overall like progress of your characters and all that. I don't know. You sent the perfect hero for the call 2 times. You barely succeeded on a call 2 times. I think I need to be better than that, picking the right hero. But sometimes it's so hard to like determine who it is. Oh. No, they track all the stats. Shepard confirmed that when he played the game, the Blazer versus Invisigal choice was very much, you know, leaning a lot more towards Invisigal. So the fact that it balanced, I think, you know, is probably a sign that people are picking the other character in a second playthrough. I mean, it could normalize over time just with more players playing, but you know, it feels to me that they probably track everything. I don't know. Okay, anyway. All right. The Berloni. Yeah, I mean, obviously we sadly, unfortunately, do not have time for a second episode. Those are taking a little bit longer. I thought I was going to be good with 2 episodes a day after the first day, right? But more and more, you know, the characters, the choices take longer. The minigames getting longer and longer every time, obviously. So yeah, I think we're going to have to do 1 episode today. And see what happens tomorrow, you know, which is totally fine. I don't mind. I don't mind this game going like a week and a half, instead of just 1 week. This gives a bit of room in case I have to suddenly cancel a stream because of a migraine or something. You never know, right? This gives us a little more leeway to just end sometime next week, and then on Sunday the 15th we start Silksong. That's the plan, I think. Sunday 15th of March, Silksong begins. Cool stuff. All right. Sardine. Okay. A little preview of the next episode, shall we? Let's see. Team building, episode 5, team building. It is the intent of the company to maintain a workplace that is free of drugs and alcohol and to discourage drug and alcohol abuse by its employees. Oh boy. Oh my god. Are we about to build our team by drinking and doing drugs together? That's gonna be great. I can't wait. You have a lot of Metroidvania experience beside Hollow Knight? Yeah, a little bit. You know, I've played I've played a good amount of Metroidvanias over the years. I mean, you know, I played a whole bunch of like Metroid and Castlevania games when I was younger. I missed a few of the like modern Metroidvanias. I haven't played Ori, which I'm kind of interested in playing, maybe even streaming. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I wasn't too interested in those games until I actually played No Rest for the Wicked. That was like the same, you know, developer, and I was like, man, those games look beautiful. And obviously very different gameplay, but it made me interested in the work of those guys. The visuals are beautiful, and yeah, the Ori games seem pretty cool. So yeah, maybe we'll get to that eventually. Yeah, I played the first area of No Rest for the Weekend until you get to the city. I think I'm gonna wait for like maybe 1.0 or either. There's two options. Either I'm gonna play it off stream in co-op, potentially. If I find someone to play with and the opportunity to play it. Because that I think would be fun. Or if I'm gonna play it by myself, I might stream it once it like fully releases. I think it could be a good game to stream. There's a lot of exploration. There's a lot of you know, interesting like sort of almost Souls adjacent combat and all that. Could be a fun game to stream. No? We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. All right. Well, in any case, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I feel bad. We're ending the stream a little early, but yeah, I don't have time for a second episode. So I guess, you know, hey, we have our little dispatch episode of the day. I mean, 3-hour streams. It's a decent amount of time, right? I don't think there's any issue there, but. And also, I think once we get into Silksong, I think those streams are gonna get intense. It's gonna be like 5 hours at least every day, and we're gonna be, you know, very on point because that Hollow Knight is Silksong is easily a game where I can go over and get absorbed in it, and you know how it is. So I think we're gonna be streaming a whole lot once Silksong starts. So I don't feel too bad about taking it a little easier on Dispatch there. All right. Yep, let's do it like that. Well, and yeah, obviously, good point, 10 bucks. If you guys want to, you know, talk about some of the spoiler stuff for Dispatch, there is a spoiler channel on Discord. If you are just a Discord normal or tier 1 sub, you can just look at it and react in it. If you're a tier 2 or 3 subscriber, you can actually fully participate in the spoiler chat and write stuff and yada yada. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure to follow the channel if you haven't. Make sure to join Discord for the best notifications of me going live every day. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central European Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, roughly. You know, always a little late most of the time, but that's the gold starting time at least. For more adventures of Dispatch. I can't wait. I'm excited to see more. Today's episode was a good one. I'm excited about the consequences of our actions there. But yeah, that's about it. I don't have much more to say. Yep. I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day, evening, or night. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, remember me, and I will remember you.